There is absolutely such a thing as working out too hard, and this is because of recovery. Your muscles need to be able to recover in time for you to be able to do your next session. If you're too sore or if your muscles are still too broken down by the time you go back into the gym, it's going to have diminishing results in return. The whole point of you going to the gym is to break down your muscles, and then you do everything that you need to do to be able to recover your muscles, and that recovery is what causes muscle growth, therefore bigger glutes, bigger size, etc., etc. So active recovery through diet, through hydration, proper nutrition is key for you to be able to recover in time. But sometimes if you work out a little bit too hard and you go a little bit too hard, it doesn't matter what you do in recovery, it won't be able to catch up to the amount of damage that you did in the gym. So this is why it's important to pace yourself. And just in the long run, right? You don't want to go and make yourself so sore that you can't even move, you can't even do anything, and you don't want to go back to the gym again. That's gonna cause you to derail off of what you are trying to achieve at the end of the day, which is muscle growth. Just for like a rule of thumb, let's say like you're still sore 2-3 days later and it feels like you just went to the gym yesterday. You went too hard, baby girl. I mean, kudos to you for going in and actually having that level of intensity, but you gotta pace that. You have to get to your glutes 2 to 3 times a week. And if you are skipping the gym because you weren't healed enough in time, that's gonna set you back. Proper pacing is key to having a gradual, very reliable increase in strength and size. So when is this likely to happen? You could potentially exercise a little too hard if you do something new that you haven't done before. So again, pace yourself. When you are a beginner especially, you're highly susceptible to getting into a workout that's gonna leave you super freaking sore. So with that in mind, less volume, less sets, less reps, getting familiar with your body and exercising and what it can handle. And then as you need, start adding on more. So if you go to the gym and the next day or two, you're either a little bit sore or you're not sore at all, then you likely have the right amount of intensity that you finally hit. The only instance where you may not have had enough intensity to grow is if you go and work out and I mean, you don't really want to use soreness as a gauge, but like personally, what's more clear that you've broken down your muscles than soreness? But I digress. If you are not sore and you still don't see growth, you don't see your clothes fitting any differently after a while, or if you notice that the weight's not moving, as in the weight on the scale is not moving, or if you also notice that you finish your workouts and it's like you didn't do anything and you're like, well, that was easy. Chances are you need to up the intensity on your workout. And it's a fine line and it always ebbs and flows. And this is where it comes down to being aware of what you are doing in the gym, using a program, a structured program, which, you know, the boring stuff works, right? The same exercises week over week will allow you to be able to have a better chance of tracking those types of things. So stick to a plan, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. You could do it for 24 weeks and just play around with different supersets and rep ranges and different sets. But keeping in mind that because you have that control variable, which is the workouts that you're doing to grow yourself, you'll be able to know, okay, am I doing too much? Was I doing not enough? Where do I need to add? Where do I need to make it harder? And usually just adding a little bit of tweaks here and there to your program is going to be plenty enough for you to be able to get some soreness. So in my case, in my instance, the main reason why I'm making this video is because 2 days ago I done goofed and I did my regular workout. So all the workouts were the same. Where I went different was adding walking lunges to a superset with Bulgarian split squats. And at the time while I was doing the workout, it felt okay and it felt like a good amount of intensity because I was struggling to finish them. It's been 2 days now and my glutes are so sore still. I haven't been this sore since maybe 6 months ago when I was first getting into my beginner program for my body balancing program, which by the way, the link for that is down below. It is a very, very good program in the sense that it will get you started to start breaking down those muscles and start getting the shape in the right places. And it's very tweakable, the amount of sets and reps that you do for those exercises, but the most important part is that it's structured for growing wider hips. So check that out below. So that workout that I did on Sunday, just simply adding walking lunges was enough to send my intensity through the roof. And even 2 days later now, I am so sore. And the best way to go about when you are super, super sore is staying active. Walking, getting blood flow into the sore muscle parts is the best thing you could do. I personally have my walking pad that I walk on, and that helps reduce some of that soreness. And I feel as though I would be way more sore if I wasn't walking on the walking pad. There's also hydration, and then there's also massaging too. So when you are massaging, it's important to keep yourself hydrated at all times, because right now, in that phase where I'm massaging away the soreness, I am essentially triggering my lymphatic system and using that to rid myself of buildup. As I massage, as I break up all of that going on inside of my really, really sore glutes, the water then comes in to flush all of that out, and then it can repair itself properly. So that's why hydration is important when you are sore. If you found this video helpful, definitely let me know by leaving a like. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And on top of that, if you are an inverted triangle body shape girly and you want to balance the shape of your body, grow your hips so that you can look a little bit more hourglass, you can check out that link down below, or you could do one-on-one with me. That link is also down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.